All right, so here's what we're working with. These came out of my car. They didn't make it too far. Let's get some light. So I've been a little bit under the weather. That's no excuse. And I just kind of let things go. So we're gonna get that taken care of. That taken care of. That put up and put into there. So the kitchen's super small, so it doesn't take much, but there's still no excuse. So we're gonna get to all this. This is about a week's worth of mess. Now that's really, I should have just put them in there because it's just a dishwasher. Almost everything goes in there. That's okay. And I'll tell you what, my hoarding, the stupid little things that I have came back and bit me in the butt. I've been keeping my coffee cans to the point that I thought I had more coffee than I actually did, and I'm only down to one, which is fine, but I almost ran out of coffee because I kept the cans, so we're going to throw them away. But this is what we're going to tackle first. Hello y'all, welcome to my channel. I am Erica. I live in a single wide trailer in southern West Virginia. So we're, like I said before, cleaning up my kitchen. Things got a little carried away just because I was under the weather and focused on different things, but it's all back together now. I also was painting, so when I do a project, I don't do really well to keep up with the rest of the house, but I did okay considering I've done a lot worse in the past. So as we say all the time, progress, not perfection. It is currently Tuesday that I'm doing this voiceover because, you know, in Erica fashion, I wait till the last possible moment to do something. I have had a heavy week mentally, and it's just, shoo. I'm ready for my day off, which is tomorrow, Wednesday, and I'm going to clean a little bit at Jeremy's house. If you're wondering who Jeremy is, that is my husband. We are physically separated, and by that I mean I live in this little single wide, he lives in a double wide, and I'm sorry for my regular subscribers that hear this every video, but I always have somebody asking me what's going on. We're just not ready to live together again. We are together, but we are not ready to smush our houses back together. So that is why we don't live together. We've been separated for over a year now, and when we're ready, we'll move back together. Between the two of us, we have 5 children. 3 are at home. So yeah. Specifically what I'm doing, wiping everything down with Dawn, because, you know, Dawn fixes all kitchen problems and life's boo-boos, you know. I really don't know. I don't know. But, you know, good grief. I just said, you know, like 4 times. This is something, too. If you guys are looking for a polished channel, this is not it. We're all goofy over here, and, you know, I'm not going to say we celebrate the mistakes, but we're going to laugh at them, move on, and learn. This bag of dog food sat in my kitchen for, like, longer than it should have, like a week and a half, because I just didn't want to move it, and I still haven't dumped it in the container, which doesn't quite fit in the container. There's always just a little bit left in the bag, so it almost kind of makes the container like void. But it's such a cute little container. It's one of those little half, you know, Oscar the Grouch cans. Y'all, I got like 0 sleep last night. I get up at 3 o'clock because I got to be at work at 6, and I like to have like about an hour to myself in the morning to just do my devotions, like look on the internet, all that stuff, drink my coffee most importantly. Well, no, my devotion should be first. But I did not sleep well. I did not sleep well at all. I think I got like maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep, so I'm on the edge of goofy tired right now. But that's okay because I'm off tomorrow, and I'm gonna sleep till like 8 o'clock, I think. I do really like my new schedule. Like, it's super nice to work, you know, to be off at like 2:30 and have the rest of the day. I've got to go to bed a little bit early, but honestly, if I got up when I was having to be at work at 8, I was still going to bed at the same time. So it's really not that big of a deal. And I do better with little sleep, even though I love to sleep. But like 6 hours seems to be like the magic number for me. That like I feel good, but I'm still tired enough at the end of the evening I can go to bed. If I sleep longer than that, sometimes I feel okay, but like at the end of the evening, I'm like still awake. Like, it's just too much for me. I'm 41, so I feel like I've had some experience with the sleep schedule. And I know everyone's like, you need a solid 8 hours of sleep and all this and blah, blah, blah. My job, I'm on my feet all day long. I usually get about 15,000 steps, sometimes more. So I've noticed that that's what I need. I need to be physically worn out. Otherwise, my mind races and I have vivid dreams and all that. So, and here's my bathroom, because this is what a 41-year-old woman's bathroom should look like. Not really. There's no excuse for this. Got tired, took the clothes off as I went. Anyway, so let's get a load of laundry started. I guess on my point about sleep was, I know for me personally, like, I need to be physically worn out to go to sleep at night. Like, I can fall asleep, but like it'll take me forever. Like if I actually like sleep a full 8 hours and everything else, it seems like that night I have a hard time going to bed. Anyway, I'm rambling on about my sleep. Y'all get the point. I do well on about 6 hours of sleep as long as I'm physically active the next day. I don't have crazy dreams. I hate dreaming because I never have any ones that are like good. I always have weird ones or creepy ones or scary ones. And on my work schedule now, like it seems like I don't dream. I fall right asleep. I don't have those intrusive thoughts. Like, it's good for me. I'm happy with it anyway. Yeah, I have coffee cups everywhere. Okay, so I've had this Penallen forever, and I finally wanted to use it, and this glass jar was all I had. And I'm smelling that sponge because I kept smelling bleach and I couldn't quite figure it out. Anyway, was not impressed with that cleaner. I took the cup, what was left, and dumped it in the toilet and cleaned the toilet out with it. I don't know if that's what I should have done with it, but I was like, I don't know where to put this. And I haven't cleaned with that stuff again. I don't know what I'll do with it. It says it's a degreaser. It's not like the regular Penallen. I know that. But I got it for $1 at the Dollar Tree, so it's okay. Or maybe $1.25. I can't remember. I'm trying to clean up all the hair and all the dry stuff. I hate freaking cleaning hair out of a sink. Like, it just keeps coming and coming and coming. And and there's another coffee cup. All right, so we're going to work on this right here. I've got stuff I've got to do. I need to get showered and get dressed. I'm wearing yesterday's makeup, y'all. It seems like on my days off, tell me if you guys do this. Like, I knew today was going to be off. Like, I didn't take my makeup off. I stayed in bed. I slept. And I look like Dookie. And that's okay. I'm going to get cleaned up and stuff. But, like, now if I've got to go to work, man, I will take care of myself the night before. Makeup's off, showered, everything's ready for the next morning. Like, and I'm good to go. But, man, when I don't have anything to do the next day, I am lazy the night before. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going to still do it either way, so it really doesn't matter. But that was just a side note. So, what are your thoughts? Is that self-care? Is that self-loathing? Does it even freaking matter? Just go with it, because I'm going to keep working anyway. So 5 days out of 7, I'm going to take care of my face and everything else. But anyway, on to what we're actually doing. We're going to set a timer for 20 minutes, I feel like. I normally do 10, but I'm off and I have a little bit of time. So, and yes, my shirt's on inside out. Because I don't know. I don't know. And I feel it, and I can feel that it's inside out, but we're just going to go with it. So we're going to clean this. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do. I'd like to get rid of some stuff. We'll see. If nothing else, we're going to at least hang some stuff up. And yeah, so we're going to work for 20 minutes and just see where we go from there. Don't y'all just love my pretty bed head? I have just, I've really gotten to a point in my middle age that I just don't care anymore. If you had told me like 20 years ago that I would be filming myself on YouTube, I would have giggled. And said you were full of malarkey. I probably wouldn't even said that because I would have been too shy and embarrassed and wouldn't want to hurt your feelings. And now, I'm super proud of that. That was the very first 5K I ever did. It was for recovery. I'm super proud of myself. I'm going to be running a 5K here soon. And yeah. So this closet's really not that bad. The problem is I just shove stuff in there. So I kind of went through some of it. I really don't know what I had in mind for what all I thought I was going to get rid of. There were a couple things I did get rid of. You guys will see my little pile at the end. But I mainly just wanted to hang stuff up. So this is Joe's bedroom, if you didn't know. I need to put some curtains up over this. I didn't know there was a light in there until Joe turned it on the other day. Had no clue. Now those purple pants you just saw me kind of brush over, I feel like I should have gotten rid of them. I got them for $1 at Walmart. Super, super cute. But I washed them with the tissue and they're velvet. So now I need to go buy a, what do you call it? Lint roller. I'm not going to do that. I know I'm not going to do that. So I just need to get rid of the pants. They cost me $1. I probably realistically won't wear them again. They're too hot anyway. And I work at a grocery store now, so I don't really get dressed up. And when I do get dressed up, I seriously doubt I'm going to wear those pants. So I just need to part ways with them. You know, it's crazy, and I think I say this every year. The biggest lie I tell myself as an adult is this is the year I'll have it figured out. When I know darn well I'm never going to have it all figured out. I'm going to learn something new each year, so I need to start saying this is a year I'm going to gain a little bit more knowledge. This time last year, I thought I was being super thrifty by buying all of these, inexpensive clothes from Shein and Temu and all that. And what I was really doing was nickel and diming myself and causing a big, huge clutter mess. I guess clutter mess would be kind of redundant, but you get the point. And now where am I at? I have pared those clothes down about 2/3 of the way. Got rid of them. Just now, maybe a couple months ago, paid off the bills for that stuff. So I didn't have any interest on all of it, but there were still, I still had to pay them off. So no, I didn't save any money. Wasted it, in fact, and I'm really irritated. But at that time, I would have told you, oh no, this is a steal. This is a bargain. I need all these clothes to wear to work for my office job that I don't have anymore because I quit. If you guys don't know, that's a whole nother story in itself. I was a case manager at an addiction resource center. Took a big toll on me. And anyway, the place is no longer in business anyway. So regardless, now I work at a grocery store, and I worked there before and I loved it. The second time around, it's a little different. It's the same chain, but a different store. So, and I'm in a different position as well too. But yeah, I am very blessed for it. And I love that I am on my feet all day. I have to say that, I am not an office person. Now, I was a stay-at-home mom, you guys, for about 20 years. So, off and on for 20 years. And then I decided to use my degree and step out of the house. So if you're wondering why there's like a little wishy-washy-ness in my job choices, that's what's going on. Okay, so this is the stuff that is leaving the house. It's not a lot, but I didn't really go through a lot either. And some of that stuff I will get rid of, but I'm just not quite ready to, and not that I even know for sure if I will. But yeah, so this is the stuff that's leaving. I changed my mind about the purse. I'm not quite ready to let go of it. That's a scuff in the floor, that's not dirt. So I'll come back to it. I really like that purse. I should get rid of it. I think I will. I just need to, I'll deal with it later. This is all I wanted to do today, and I'm going to stress myself out, and I'm going to get upset over a stupid freaking purse. It's not worth my time. Okay, so this is what's leaving the house. I'm pleased with it. It's a bunch of random stuff. That was in my purse. That's Jeremy's hat. That's old school. We don't use anymore. That TV, it's too small. We're not going to use it, so I'm going to donate it. Donate that. I sometimes wear that sweater, but every time I put it on, I'm like, oh, gross, there's a stain on it.
and I'm like, I'm not going to wear this again, and then I forget and I put it back. I haven't worn those pants, and then I had them in green, and I will wear the green ones, but I'm not going to wear the black ones again. And that bag, I don't even know where it came from, so we're going to get rid of it. So this is a pretty good pile, so I'm happy with this.
Okay, this is a mess because I've been painting back behind there. But we are finished with the painting for the most part. There are obviously areas that need touched up that I'm going to do later on because I've got other things to focus. I've got to get a special brush for in between those. I can't just get a small brush, like it's got to be a really good one. So I'm going to get that this week. I just got to go buy the brush because I also need to buy, slowly move over this way, the paint for in there. And then I'm going to finish up the paint there. And then we're going to make our way into the kitchen. So I'm excited about that. So that's donation pile. That's what I've been working on over here. All that stuff is stuff that's going out of the house. So is that. So are those. Well, I don't have a Blu-ray. I don't have anything that plays them either. And I buy everything digital now, which I think is great. As much as technology aggravates me sometimes just because I simply can't figure it out, I love that we're doing away with physical copies of things like that. So, yeah. I know I was really happy to have Mallrats as one of my favorite movies. Magic Mike was pretty good too, but I'm ready to be rid of them. Just because I don't do anything with them, and I honestly don't ever watch them. Like Pride and Prejudice, again, y'all heard me say last week, it came on Netflix. I own a physical copy, own a digital copy, watched it on Netflix. So yeah, we're gonna put those pictures back up, not putting those back up, not putting that back up. Well, I mean, I'm going to put them up just in the hallway. I've decided I want them in the hallway. But yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, I totally forgot to paint those too. Well, we're going to do that at the same time we do that too, so that'll be okay. And I need to take the stuff down anyway. So I had the black curtains off. Let me just show you guys. Okay, I'm about to blind you all, so just you've been warned. But look how much brighter it looks in here without that curtain. The problem is, if you don't know, there's windows there. I try not to make y'all sick. Windows here. And then behind me, there's windows. How do y'all clean the TV? I need advice. How do I clean this TV? I don't know what to do. Do I just take water and a rag? I feel like that will ruin it. I've ruined a TV cleaning it with cleaner, so somebody tell me. But there's windows behind there. And it cooks in here. Like it will literally raise the temperature 10, 15 degrees if I have all the windows open. So taking them off is not an option. I have to have curtains for the winter time so it keeps the heat in. So I can't do just blinds and no curtains. I guess I'm gonna try blinds maybe. That's gonna be awfully expensive. But maybe I can try blinds in the summer. Maybe just, oh, okay. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to buy blinds just for these 3 windows. And then that way I can pull the curtains aside. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so we're going to try that unless somebody's got a better idea. I didn't mean that smart, Alec. I mean, really, does somebody have a better idea? I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to do white curtains or not. I just, I like the black curtains. I know it does make the room feel smaller though, but I like the black. I'd be willing to consider white maybe, but we'll see. But I think what I'm going to do first is get some blinds just for those. And then if I like the way, we can do the whole thing. Because I don't know if you guys have priced nice blinds. They're freaking expensive. They're like 40 bucks a piece minimum for nice blinds. I'm not talking about the ones that you can get that, you know, you see in every like run-of-the-mill thing, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with those. But if I'm going to put blinds in here, I'm going to do nice ones or we're going to do sheets. I'm not spending the money on ones when I know that I'm going to eventually get nicer ones. So that's what we'll do. Okay. On to what we're doing though. We're going to put all this back, push it back up against the wall, but first I have to sweep back behind here. Just sweep and then run my little Instant Mop. I'm not painting all this. And if you're wondering why in the world are you not going to paint this, Erica? Because it's all coming back up here soon when we got to put the floors down. So I'm not fooling with taking all the time to paint it neat. I painted the ones that you could see, but like I said, all this floor's got to come up. And when it does, the trim's going to come up too. So I'll just paint it then because it'll be much easier than getting the paint all over the floor. Okay, so we're going to clean all this up. Harry got into a bag of chips, so we're going to clean those up. Hopefully I'm not making y'all sick.
That needs wiped down. Oh my gosh, that needs wiped down. Ugh. Well, you guys got to see that in real time. How do I even get a ring on there? You can't even put, oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting irritated in real time. That's a chew toy, even though that looks incredibly phallic. All right, so we're going to tidy this up before I head over to Jeremy's. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Get some good music going on and clean up.
I don't think there's anybody that lives well in a construction area. And that's what and this isn't even like a construction area. I've just had like stuff pulled out because of the paint, but it makes me frustrated because I feel like I don't have anywhere to go. But, you know, first world problems. I know I say that a lot too. You know, the first place I ever heard that term, which I know it's not even hers, but Jaclyn Hill, I loved her makeup tutorials and just her in general. That was just a random side note. But the living room is now put back together. I need to get the paint and stuff out of there. I purposely leave it in there though, so it'll aggravate me and I will get back to painting. This room though has, what you guys heard me vent about it last week. It's frustrating because when I open the blinds, I can see all the places that need touched up. And then when I close the blinds or when the sun goes down, you don't see it at all. But yeah, I need to go over everything at least 2 more times, and honestly, I'm going to do it as I go. So these floors are all going to have to come up, as you've heard me in every video. And I think I'll do some more painting then. But we're going to move on to the kitchen after I get that little cubby hole right there. I've decided, like I said, I'm going to do like a midnight blue. And my brain just went, doop. Like it's just not going to work anymore today, I guess. The stuff that you guys see me piling up by the front door is stuff to go out. There's some things of Jeremy's. There's stuff that needs to be donated. There's some things that just need to go to the trash. And that's what I did. So my dog has pretty much stayed off the couch now. He loves Joe's new little bean bag, and I just put a quilt over it, and he just lays on it, and then I just wash the quilt. So that seems to have worked out pretty well. These pictures that I'm hanging back up are the ones that I'm going to keep in the living room. I don't know. Oh, I kicked my soda over. I was so aggravated. I was aggravated that I stuck my soda on the floor in the first place. And then it's like I almost walked over and subconsciously like soccer kicked it. Y'all, I love that the 90s are coming back in. I love the ripped jeans look like this, the loose ones. And I got my Birks for Christmas. Love them. Wore those all through high school, and I don't know if they're trendy or not now, but I'm just tickled that they're around because they're amazing. I think they're super cute, and you can wear them with the dress. You can wear them with some ripped up jeans. And, you know, well, I mean, I guess really you could wear them with whatever, but I feel like they look cute with just about everything. That is not anything on the floor. That's just the sun. And I know I said it in this video, but it is absolutely amazing how much the temperature changes with these windows in here. Yeah, these pictures are going to stay right here. These two are not puzzles. These are 2 of the shows that I went to see Tyler Childers. He is probably my favorite musician. And he's amazing live. He is even better live than he is on like his recorded stuff. I have seen him 3 times now, so I don't know if I'm going to make it a 4th, just because I am not into festivals or anything like that. So that seems a little too much for me, but he is definitely worth it if I did decide to go again. I need to get my little Roomba going back again, but I've just got too much stuff on the floor that it gets caught on everything, and then usually I lose it. I mean, you would not think in a little place like this that is way less than 1,000 square feet that it would get lost, but it does. Harry was not happy that I took his bed and put it by the door, which he only lays on it when I'm in the room. And then when I'm not here, he gets up on that beanbag chair. He doesn't know that he's allowed to, but that's okay. I like to sweep and vacuum. You guys know that. I just don't feel like either one does the trick. This table or TV stand, Jeremy built it, and then I stained it. And it's not necessarily a catch-all. There's just a lot of stuff when Joe, my 8-year-old, my husband and I guess kind of alternate, even though we all end up together at some point during the week. Joe will spend 1 week with me and then spend a week with Jeremy, but Jeremy takes him to school every morning and then I pick him up every afternoon. Anyway, when he's here and he plays the Xbox and stuff, he's just got a whole bunch of stuff that goes with it. So I have a place for it in the back, but a lot of times it's just easier that he keeps it out. I'm just cleaning this with a little bit of Penallen and a rag. Like I said, this isn't any special stain or anything, and I don't have any problems cleaning it with it. I do need to know what in the world to clean my TV with. I'm actually embarrassed that I showed it on there. I'm not going to go back and edit it out because I really need to know what to clean it with. I had cleaned it with a damp rag at one point, and it didn't ruin the TV, but it just smeared it. And before, I used to clean my TVs with this like electronic stuff, but I used it on a TV that we had a while back, and it made really weird waves on the TV. So I don't know if that was a coincidence or not, but now I'm afraid to use anything on the TVs. But I've got smudge handprints all over it, and I don't know how to get it off of there. And this was just mainly dust, but this little thing is so old that I'm cleaning right here. I really wasn't concerned if that ruined it or not, and it didn't. It didn't at all. It actually cleaned it quite well. I probably could have used something a little bit harsher on it, but I just mainly had a little bit of dust on everything. So, and that looked like Joe had spilled something. And there's so much dog fur everywhere. Fur? Oh my gosh, dog fur. I guess we're gonna go with fur. Hung the curtain back up. These two pictures that you guys see me putting up are puzzles. I love puzzles. And as I've gotten older, I found out there are places that you can buy artwork of puzzles and then hang them up, because I don't like to just put my puzzles up. So that's what I do. Absolutely love it. And I see that picture's crooked. So sorry about that, y'all, because I didn't notice it until now. Here I am just picking up my cords. We're going to put up this little heater because I have not used it the majority of the season, and now we're getting to that point where here in West Virginia right now we're in false spring, where it's supposed to be like 70 all week, but I guarantee you we're gonna get some cold again. Winter's not quite over. We'll have at least 1 or 2 days where it's like, oh my gosh, and then everybody's sick. But yeah, we are in false spring right now. Okay, so if you guys know what this is, you know that this is the end of the video. So I think this is really, really quick because this is a very small load. So I'm just going to say I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for coming back and for all the love and support. I hope wherever you guys are at, you are having a blessed one. I will see you guys on Saturday. If you're new, my Saturday videos are vlog style, and they're not really anything to do with cleaning. They're just a little bit of here and there. So if that's not your cup of tea, don't worry about it. My Wednesday videos, they're usually this type of content. Next Wednesday, we'll be cleaning at the Double Wide, which is Jeremy's house. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and if not, I hope it gets better. Bye.